Hello students. In the previous lectures we have discussed about the Graham's law of diffusion, okay, with the some problems, right? And now in this lecture we are going to see about the Dalton's law of partial pressures, okay, Dalton's law of partial pressures, okay. So before going to the Dalton's law of partial pressure, we should know that what is the partial pressure. We should know about the partial pressures, okay. Before going to that, I'll just tell you one example that generally at our homes we know there is a cylinder, right? There is a cylinder, gas cylinder, right? Okay, so what is that gas cylinder? Generally it will come with the some pressure, అవునా కదా, ఎంత కొంత ప్రెషర్ తోటి మనకి ఇచ్చేసి వెళ్తారు, రైట్? జనరల్ ఇట్ ఈస్ అరౌండ్ 14 kg per cc or kg per meter cube. I think it is 14 kg per meter cube, okay. So that means inside that cylinder this much of pressure is there, 14 kg pressure is there, okay. So pressure ni sir we will express in the bars or in the atmosphere, avuna kada, but we can also express in terms of the kg per meter cube, in terms of kg per meter cube or gram per centimeter cube, avuna kada, that you have to see. So ikkada what I am going to ask is that generally what will be there in this gas cylinder? Gas cylinder lo ఏముంటుంది సార్? సమ్ గ్యాస్. ఏంటది? సమ్ కెమికల్, రైట్? వాట్ ఈస్ దట్ కెమికల్? Does it have only a single chemical? We don't know, sir. What is that chemical? Generally it contains series of some kind of butanes, right? That is N-butane, okay, N-butane and some N-pentane or N-propane or isobutane, okay, like isobutane. So like this mixture of gases can be present, in the cylinder, okay. You assume that 3 gases ఉన్నాయి అనుకుందాం, okay. One is the A and another one is the B and another one is C, right? Okay, now these A and B and C all are showing some pressures, exerting some pressure, okay. And the total pressure they are exerting how much? Enta avi mottam kalpi pressure enta create చేస్తున్నాయి? That is 14 kgs, okay. సో మీరు ఇక్కడ ఏ గ్యాస్ అనేది ఎక్సర్ట్ చేసే ప్రెషర్ ఏమనుకోండి? పిఏ అనుకోండి, ఓకే. అండ్ బి గ్యాస్ ఎక్సర్ట్ చేసే ప్రెషర్ ఏంటి? పిబి అనుకోండి. అండ్ సి అనే గ్యాస్ ఎక్సర్ట్ చేసే ప్రెషర్ ఏమవుతుంది? పిసి అనుకోండి, ఓకే. సో నౌ ద ఓవరాల్ ప్రెషర్, what is the overall pressure? The overall pressure ఎంత? That is equal 14 kg, right? Okay, so ఇప్పుడు ఏమవుతుంది మరి? ఈ 14 kg అనేది ఈక్వల్ టు the gases that are exerting the pressure inside the cylinder, అవునా కదా? లేదు సార్ ఇట్లా కాదు, ఇంకా ఎక్స్ట్రా అవుతుంది అని అంటే no, it is not possible. So this 14 kg is equal to the pressures which is the pressure which is exerting by all the gases that are present in the cylinder, okay. So that is PA plus PB plus PC is equal 14 kg అవుతుంది అన్నమాట, ఓకే. సో అంతకు మించి ఏమైనా అవుతుందా? నో. ఇఫ్ ఇట్ హ్యాస్ అనదర్ గ్యాస్ దెన్ యూ కెన్ ఆల్సో క్యాలిక్యులేట్ ద ప్రెషర్ ఆఫ్ దట్ పర్టికులర్ గ్యాస్, ఓకే. సో దిస్ ఈస్ ద కాన్సెప్ట్, రైట్? అండ్ నౌ హియర్ పిఏ, అసలు ఏ అంటే ఏంటి? సపోజ్ యూ అజ్యూమ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ ఎన్ బ్యూటేన్, రైట్? అండ్ పిఏ ఎక్సర్టింగ్ ద ప్రెషర్. సో మరి ఈ ఏ ఎక్సర్ట్ చేసే ప్రెషర్ ఏమంటారు అంటే దెర్ ఈస్ ఎ నేమ్ దట్ ఈస్ ద పార్షియల్ ప్రెషర్. So this 14 kg you call it as a total pressure, and PA exert చేసే ప్రెషర్ ఏమంటారు? that is you call it as a partial. మొత్తం చెప్పట్లేదు కదా మనం, we are telling about the partial, so that you call it as a partial pressure, okay. So whatever the PB అంటే ఏంటి? B is nothing but you assume it is a N-pentane, so that N-pentane కలిగజేసే ప్రెషర్, the N-pentane, the pressure exerting by the N-pentane, that is again the partial pressure of A, of B, ఓకే, ఏదైతే అది కానివ్వండి. ఓకే, నౌ కమ్ టు ద పీసీ ఈజ్ నథింగ్ బట్ ద పార్షియల్ ప్రెషర్ that is exerted by the sea, partial pressure exerted by the sea. So what is the total pressure? The total pressure is 14 kg, and that total pressure is equal to the all the sum of all the partial pressures of that gases that are present in the cylinder. అవునా కదా? Is it clear now? Yes, right. అసలు ఫస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ సార్ ప్రెషర్ ఎట్లా క్రియేట్ చేసింది ఒక గ్యాస్? ఒక సిలిండర్ లోపల ఉంది అనుకుందాం, అది ప్రెషర్ని ఎట్లా క్రియేట్ చేస్తుంది అని అంటే, సపోజ్ యూ అజ్యూమ్ దిస్ ఈజ్ అ సిలిండర్ అండ్ యూ అజ్యూమ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ ఎ వాల్ కంటైనర్. అవునా కదా? దిస్ ఈజ్ అ సిలిండర్ వాల్ ఇది అనుకోండి. అప్పుడు ఏమవుతుంది, ఏ అనే గ్యాస్ ఏం చేస్తుంది, జనరల్లీ ర్యాండమ్లీ దే కెన్ మూవ్, రైట్? సో విత్ దట్ సమ్ ఫోర్స్ దే కెన్ మూవ్ అండ్ ఇట్ విల్ హిట్ ఆన్ దిస్ పర్టికులర్ ఏరియా. ఓకే, అండ్ ఒక ఏరియా పైన ఇది వచ్చి మనకి హిట్ చేస్తుంది అంటే ఆటోమేటిక్గా ఇట్ ఈస్ అప్లయింగ్ సమ్ ఫోర్స్ ఆన్ ఎ పర్టికులర్ ఏరియా, రైట్? అండ్ దిస్ ఈజ్ నథింగ్ బట్ ద ప్రెషర్. ఫోర్స్ ఆన్ ఎ పర్టికులర్, ద ఫోర్స్ విచ్ ఈజ్ అప్లైడ్ ఆన్ ఎ పర్టికులర్ ఏరియా ఈజ్ నథింగ్ బట్ ద ప్రెషర్, రైట్? ఓకే, సో దట్ మీన్స్ కంటైనర్స్ యొక్క వాల్స్, ఏదైతే సిలిండర్ లోపల యొక్క వాల్స్ పైన అది కలిగే చేసే ఫోర్స్ ఈజ్ నథింగ్ బట్ ద pressure. Okay, so if the A creates that force, that is nothing but the partial pressure of the A. అదే B కనుక ఫోర్స్ అప్లై చేస్తే దట్ ఈస్ పార్షియల్ ప్రెషర్ ఆఫ్ ద B, అండ్ ఒకవేళ C కనుక అప్లై చేస్తే దట్ ఈస్ పార్షియల్ ప్రెషర్ ఆఫ్ ద C. సార్ మరి ABC మూడు సేమ్ ఉంటుందా ప్రెషర్? వాటి యొక్క ప్రెషర్ సేమ్ ఉంటుందా? మూడు గ్యాసెస్ ఉన్నాయి లోపల, వాటి యొక్క ప్రెషర్ సేమ్ ఉంటుందా? ఎప్పుడు ఉంటుంది అంటే వెన్ ద A and B and C are in the equal portions. అంటే ఇది కూడా 1 kg, ఇది 1 kg, ఇది కూడా 1 kg, కేజీలలో వదిలేండి. ఇఫ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ ఎ 2 moles, ఇది కూడా 2 moles, ఇది కూడా 2 moles ఉంది అనుకోండి. ఈక్వల్ పోర్షన్స్లో ఉన్నప్పుడు అవి ఈక్వల్గా ఉండే ఛాన్స్ ఉంటుంది అన్నట్టు. ఓకే, దట్ నౌ వీఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు బి రీడ్ ఆల్ దీస్ థింగ్స్. ఓన్లీ థింగ్ ఈస్ దట్ what is the partial pressure and what is the total pressure. Okay, so this is the important thing. Okay, right, now we can go to the Dalton's law of partial pressure. Okay, so before going to that, what is the partial pressure ante enti? In a mixture of gases, the pressure exerted by the individual gas is called as partial pressure. indakane cheppam. Okay, 3 different gases ఉన్నప్పుడు ప్రతి గ్యాసు ఏదైతే ఎక్సర్ట్ చేస్తుందో ప్రెషర్, దట్ ఈస్ నథింగ్ బట్ ద పార్షియల్ ప్రెషర్. ఓకే, రైట్. నౌ అగైన్ ఐఎమ్ నాట్ గోయింగ్ టు రిపీట్. అండ్ వాట్ ఈస్ ద డాల్టన్స్ లా? మరి డాల్టన్స్ లా అంటే ఏంటి అంటే వెరీ సింపుల్. ఇందాక మీకు ఏదైతే చెప్పానో అదే, ద టోటల్ ప్రెషర్ ఎక్సర్టెడ్ బై ద మిక్చర్ ఆఫ్ నాన్ రియాక్టివ్ గ్యాసెస్ ఎట్ ఎ గివెన్ టెంపరేచర్ అండ్ వాల్యూమ్ ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు ద sum of the partial pressures of the individual gases. Okay, so you see again I am reading that is Dalton's law. The total pressure exerted by the mixture of non-reactive gases at a given temperature and volume is equal to the sum of the partial pressures of the individual gases. ante enti anante the total pressure is equal to the sum of the non-reacting gases partial pressure, P1 plus P2 plus P3 at constant temperature and constant value. ఇందాక మీకు ఏదైతే చెప్పానో సిలిండర్ యొక్క టోటల్ ప్రెషర్ ఏదైతే ఉందో దట్ ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ PA ప్లస్ PB ప్లస్ PC. ఈ దీన్నే ఏమంటారంటే దిస్ ఈజ్ నథింగ్ బట్ ద డాల్టన్స్ లా. సింపుల్, చూసారా? మీ ఇంటి దగ్గర ఉండే గ్యాస్ స్టవే డాల్టన్స్ లా పార్షియల్ ప్రెషర్. ఓకే, రైట్. సో దట్ ఈస్ P టోటల్ ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ P1 ప్లస్ P2. మీకు ఎన్ని గ్యాసెస్ ఉంటే అన్ని గ్యాస్ తీసుకోండి అందులో. ఓకే, సో దట్ ఈస్ నథింగ్ బట్ డాల్టన్స్ లా ఆఫ్ పార్షియల్ ప్రెషర్స్. ఓకే, సో నౌ వీ కెన్ గో టు ద this is over. The Dalton's law of partial pressure is, and that Dalton's law of partial pressure we can express in other way. Okay, so for that what you have to do is that we have to express the partial pressures in terms of the mole fraction. Okay, what is the mole fractions? That I am going to tell you, don't worry. So first you take a cylinder, in this cylinder you assume that there are three gases, 1, 2 and 3. Okay, gas 1, gas 2 and gas 3. Okay, so you know that three different gases unte, obviously they can show the three different pressures. Okay, that you call it as a partial pressures. Okay, that is the partial pressure of the first gas, partial pressure of the second gas and partial pressure of the third gas. Okay, and you know that according to the Dalton's law, P total is equal to P1 plus P2 plus P3, P1 plus P2 plus P3. Okay, so that is I am reading here. Suppose at the temperature of T there is a mixture of three gases in a vessel. Okay, so here V is the constant. Let P1, P2 and P3 are the partial pressures of the three gases in the mixture. So మూడు గ్యాసులు ఉన్నాయి ఒక కంటైనర్ లోపట, వాటి యొక్క పార్షియల్ ప్రెషర్స్ ఏంటి P1, P2 and P3. Then the according to the Dalton's law, P total is equal P1 plus P2 plus P3, right? Okay, right. And now let us you assume three different gases ఉన్నాయని చెప్పాను కదా, that three different gases, if the gas 1 ఎంత ఉంది మరి అది ఎంత అమౌంట్ ఉంది అంటే that is the N1, the number of moles, ఎన్ని molecules, ఎన్ని moles ఉంది అంటే you assume the one gas, the first gas with the number of moles of N1 and the second gas with the number of moles of N2 and the third gas with the number of moles of N3. You let us assume. Okay, three different gases ఉన్నాయని చెప్పాను కదా, ఆ gases లో first gas ఏమో N1 moles ఉంది, second gas is the N2 moles, third gas is with the N3 moles. Okay, ఎప్పుడు సేమ్ ఉండాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు కదా, there may be a difference in the number. Okay, right. So according to the ideal gas equation, you know that what is the ideal gas equation, that is PV is equal to nRT. PV is equal to nRT, but we need the partial pressure relation and number of moles relation. Okay, so that P1 is equal to N1 RT by V. This is for the first gas, and for the second gas it is P2 is equal to N2 RT by V, and come to the third gas it is P3 is equal to N3 RT by V. Okay, but what is the P total? Again P total is equal to N1 RT by V plus N2 RT by V plus N3 RT by V. So what is the common here? RT by V is a common, right? So common RT by V, and what you will get, you can get the N1 plus N2 plus N3, that is P total is equal to RT by V N1 plus N2 plus N3. Okay, right, up to this clear, right? And next we can go to the one more. Now what you have to do is that on dividing of P1 by P total, ante first gas యొక్క partial pressure ని P total తోటి divide చేయండి, right? What is the partial pressure of the first gas? P1 is equal to N1 RT by V, that you have to divide with the P total. Okay, so when you divide that, P1 by P total is equal to N1 by N1 plus N2 plus N3, right? Here it is the N1 plus N2 plus N3. Again RT by V divided by RT by V. So these are the very common, so that they can cancel each other, right? Okay, so what is left? The left is that N1 by N1 plus N2 plus N3, right? Okay, so you assume that N1 plus N2 plus N3 is the total N, that is total number of moles. This is only N, so that P1 by P total is equal to N1 by N, N1 by N. So this N1 by N is nothing but the X1. This is the X1. Where is the X is equal to mole fraction. X is equal to mole fraction of the first gas. అసలు X అంటే ఏంటి ఎవరంటే, X is nothing but the number of moles of first gas divided by the total number of moles in the mixture of gas. That means N1 by N, N1 by N. Okay, that is nothing but the mole fraction. Okay, so here I am writing from the equation 1, P1 by P total is equal to X1, right? So that means P1 is equal to X1 into P total, X1 into P total. Similarly for the second gas, P2 is equal to ఏమవుతుంది X2 into P total, P3 కి ఏమవుతుంది X3 into P total. Okay, so that you take anything, the partial pressure of the first gas is equal to mole fraction of that gas into the P total. Partial pressure of the second gas is equal to mole fraction of the second gas into P total. Partial pressure of the third gas is equal to mole fraction of the third gas into P total. So general గా మనం ఒక ఈక్వేషన్ రాయొచ్చు, that is partial pressure of the ith gas, anything 1 2 3 4 5 6, ith gas is equal to mole fraction of that ith gas into the P total, mole fraction of that ith gas into the P total. Okay, so that is the partial pressure of the ith component, that is equal mole fraction of that ith component into the total pressure, into the total pressure. So this is very important in the point of problems. Okay, right. And now we can look at a problem on the Dalton's law of partial pressure. Okay, so what is the problem is that a neon dioxygen mixture, okay, so there is a neon here and there is a dioxygen. Dioxygen is nothing but O2. So there is a mixture contains 70.6 grams of dioxygen and 167.5 grams of neon. Okay, if the pressure of the mixture of gases in the cylinder is 25 bar, then what is the partial pressure of dioxygen and neon in the mixture, neon in the mixture? Okay, so that means just you assume there is a cylinder, there is a cylinder, in this there are two gases, that is neon plus dioxygen, neon plus dioxygen. Okay, so how much neon is there? The neon is 167.5 grams of neon. Okay, and come to the oxygen, the dioxygen is 70.6 grams of dioxygen. Okay, now what he is asking, what is tell, if the pressure of the mixture of gases in the cylinder is 25 bar, that means the pressure, the total pressure, the P total, that is equal 25 bar. Okay, and now what he is asking, what is the partial pressure of the dioxygen and neon? That is the partial pressure of the neon is equal to how much? The partial pressure of the dioxygen is how much? Okay, and you know that what is that Dalton's law of partial pressure? The P total is equal to partial pressure of the neon plus partial pressure of the oxygen, right? Okay, but you know the P total, but you don't know this and you don't know this. So now is it possible to calculate these two values from the P total? No, right? It is 25 bar is equal to this much, partial pressure of the neon plus partial pressure of the dioxide. Is it possible to calculate these two values? No, but we know that the total pressure is a 25 bar. Okay, so then how can we calculate this? Is that very simple? We know the relation, the equation, right? The partial pressure of the any component, the ith component, is equal to the mole fraction of the ith component into P total, into P total. Okay, so that means we know the P total, we have to calculate the Pi. Pi is nothing but you assume that P neon, that is equal mole fraction of the neon into P total. So you know the P total, but we need to calculate the mole fraction. Is it possible to calculate the mole fraction? Mole fraction of the neon, right? What is the mole fraction of the neon? That the number of moles of neon divided by the total number of moles, the total number of moles. Okay, so what is the total number of moles? What is the number of moles of neon? Do you know? No, don't know. Then what is the number of moles of mole fraction of the dioxygen? The mole fraction of the dioxygen is equal to, again you can calculate like this, right? The mole fraction of the dioxygen is equal to, again, sorry, partial pressure of the dioxygen is equal to again the mole fraction of dioxygen into P total. So మీకు ఇక్కడ మోల్ ఫ్రాక్షన్ ఆఫ్ డయాక్సిజన్ తెలవాలి, ఇక్కడనేమో మోల్ ఫ్రాక్షన్ ఆఫ్ ద నియాన్ తెలవాలి, అవునా కదా? సో మరి ఈ రెండింటిని ఎలా ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేస్తారంటే హియర్ యూ లుక్ ఎట్ హియర్, mole fraction of the dioxygen is equal number of moles of dioxygen divided by the total number of moles. Okay, but what is the total number of moles? The total number of moles is equal number of moles of neon plus number of moles of dioxygen, avuna kada? Okay, so that means meeku ee rendu values teliste automatically you know the total number of moles. So how can you calculate the number of moles of neon? Asal moles ki sutram enti? That is mass by molar mass, mass by molar mass, mass of neon divided by the molar mass of neon. Okay, so what is the mass? Here he has given mass is 167.5, that is the number of moles of neon is equal to mass how much? 167.5 grams. Then whatever the molar mass of the neon, molar mass of the neon, how much? The molar mass of the neon is equal to 20 grams per mole. 20 grams per mole. Okay. So that is 20 grams. Sir, ee molar mass ekkada untundi anante, you know that molar mass, hydrogen 1, helium 2, molar mass. So now you can get a value of how much? 8.375. 8.375 grams. Grams cancel, so that you can get the mole. Right? Now come to the number of moles of dioxygen. Dioxygen kenti? Mass of dioxygen divided by the molar mass of dioxygen. Right? So what is the mass? Here he has given the mass is 70.6. That is 70.6 grams divided by what is the molar mass? It is 32. You know that 16 plus 16, 32 grams per mole. Okay. So that is 32 grams per mole. So grams cancel. What value you can get? You can get the 2.21. You can get the 2.21 mole. Okay. Meeku number of moles of neon telsindi, number of moles of oxygen telsindi. So now you can get the number of moles of total number of moles. So that is the total number of moles is equal to number of moles of neon. How much? 8.375 moles plus number of moles of oxygen, that is 2.21 mole. So what is the total? The total number of moles is equal to 10.5. It is 10.585 moles. Okay. So that you can calculate the XE now. What is the XE now? That is XE is equal to number of moles of neon divided by total number of moles, right? Okay, that XE I am calculating. X mole fraction of neon, that is 8.375. Number of moles of neon divided by total number of moles, that is 8.375 mole divided by total moles is equal to 10.585 mole. So mole cancel, the value is how much? 0.79. Now come to the mole fraction of oxygen. Chudandi enta process cheyala. You see here the number of moles of oxygen divided by total number of moles, that is 2.21 divided by 10.585. That is equal to how much? 0.21. So idemo mole fraction of neon, it is a mole fraction of dioxygen. Okay. And now in this you have to calculate the partial pressure of the dioxygen. That you know the mole fraction of the oxygen and P total. That is mole fraction of oxygen enta? 0.21 into P total how much? 25 bar. Okay, that partial pressure of the dioxygen you can get. Okay. And come to here partial pressure of the neon, that is mole fraction of the neon. How much mole fraction of the neon? 0.79 into 25 bar. Okay. So that you can get finally the partial pressure of the oxygen is equal 0.21 into 25 bar, that is 5.25 bar. And partial pressure of the neon is equal 0.79 into 25 bar, that is 19.75 bar. Okay. So like this you have to calculate the partial pressures of the dioxygen as well as the neon. Okay. It looks simple, but it is not that simple. Okay. Right. So in this lecture we have finished the what is that? Dalton's law of partial pressures. Okay. And now in the next lecture, now we are going to say about the kinetic molecular theory of the gases. Okay.